Oh, what a machine. Welcome to the Range Rover Sport D350 Autobiography. I hope the designers got a raise because this car is a work of art. In this video, we're going to take it on a road trip back to Mpumalanga. But what are we looking for? Well, you'll have to stick around to find out. But along the way, I'll show you some interesting places. I'll tell you everything you need to know about this Range Rover. I'll show you where we stayed, and I poke water with a stick. I have a lot of things to tell you, so ladies and gentlemen, welcome to part 3 of the Mr. How Much Road to 100,000 special. Allow us to get started. Alright guys, it's finally happening. We are going to Kruger National Park to see lions, so yeah, we're good. We're going now, we're going. Hey. Kruger National Park. Kruger National, okay. Today I'm getting straight to the point. You already know the plan. We're going to Kruger National Park to see some lions. But before we do, let me explain how we got here. A day earlier I said to PA, we've been trying to go to Kruger ever since this Road to 100,000 special started, and we've not been able to. So we decided to take this Range Rover and go on a road trip. There were 2 goals for this trip. Number 1, to go hiking. Number 2, to find Kruger National Park, just so I can see some lions. But while we're on the road, allow me to tell you about this Range Rover Sport. It is genuinely one of the best cars I have ever driven. The air suspension makes the ride very comfortable. We drove for a couple of hours, but you barely feel it. You have adaptive cruise control with steering assist, you have lane keep assist, you have emergency braking, you have blind spot monitoring. Oh, and allow me to give a quick shout out to all the locals in Nelspruit/Mbombela. While we're here, we encountered a bit of traffic, so we spent a couple of minutes here. Hey, the traffic here dealt with us. It was rush hour, so it's understandable, and it didn't really bother me because I was sitting in a Range Rover. Yo, these seats, I'll tell you more about them a bit later. After getting through the traffic, we continued on with our journey. One thing I'll say, toll gates in Mpumalanga, why are they all so expensive? I don't know. Anyway, as you can see, it was getting a bit late, but there was no turning back now. In terms of fuel consumption, the claim is 7.4 liters to the 100. But during the time I was driving on the highway, I was averaging around 7.7 liters to the 100, which is very impressive for a Range Rover of this size. Well done, Range Rover. Well done. After some time, we got to the town we're going to, but we had booked a place by a mountain in a forest, so there was about 30 to 40 minutes of gravel road to get through, which is light work for this off-roader. So I just put it on its off-road settings and kept on driving. And when I say kept on driving, I mean kept on driving. I was thinking, how far is this mountain in a forest? How far is it? PA, where are we going? Where is this place? But as you're now seeing, eventually we finally arrived. Look at this Range Rover. Yo. So we had finally arrived at Serenity Mountain and Forest Lodge. And when they say Mountain and Forest Lodge, they are not joking. But because we arrived a bit late, we couldn't really see what was going on. But this is the place we had been going to. If you listen closely, you'll hear the sound of a river. So for those of you who are interested in going there, the price is on your screen. The room you get is massive. It's huge. You have a microwave, you have a fridge, you have this big bathroom as well. Oh wait, I have a surprise for you. Well, it was more of a surprise for me. PA made me a hoodie, guys, that says proper staff and Mr. How Much. Thank you, PA. Now let me show you the rest of this bathroom. We have a shower. We're done. Thank you. Oh, proper staff. The next morning, I took a video to show you what this place looks like during the day. We booked this place for 2 reasons. Number 1, they have a hiking trail. Number 2, it's close to Kruger. So after taking a quick look at the Range Rover, we decided to go hiking, which was part of our list of objectives for the day. Should I hike? Just by the look on my face, you can tell. Hiking is not my thing. We are not hikers. But anyway, we decided to give it a try, and this is what happened. Guys, I'll be honest with you. I'm already regretting this. What happened? A few seconds after we started, this happened. Honestly, at this point, I was telling PA, bruh, let's just turn back. This is not our thing. But she wanted to go on and hike.
A few moments later.
There's a snake. Hey, let's go, bruh. No, I don't want to see a snake. I told you this is not for us. Let's go, bro. We're not hikers. Hey guys, so the hike is a bust. As you've just seen, there was a snake, apparently. So now we're just taking a walk inside the estate. We're going to see a lake. So yeah, that's what we're doing now. So guys, we've been walking on the pavement for some time now. It's far because we have to go there, then we'll have to walk back. So we're going to fetch the car, we're going to Kruger. This hiking stuff is not it, man. It's hard. So yeah, we're going back. Let's go back, guys. But before going to Kruger, let's take a quick look at the interior. You have heated and ventilated seats, and as you can see with the thickness, these seats are very comfortable. In your infotainment screen, you have wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. In this specific car, everything is in the infotainment system, including your massaging seats. Now, the reason I say in this specific car is because I actually went to a Land Rover dealership, and the Range Rover Sport I found over there had actual dials for your air conditioning, so not everything is in the infotainment system. Coming back to this one, you get wireless charging, and you'll find there are 2 slots for your cup holders. Over there is your center armrest. When you open it, you'll find a fridge. Proper stuff and perfect for putting in maheo. You also get a multi-function heated steering wheel with pedal shifts, and over there is your digital instrument display. This being a Range Rover, the back seats also get some love as well. Apart from just the rear vents, they have their own independent climate control, they have their own heated and ventilated seats, USB Type-C ports, sufficient leg and knee room for rear passengers, and a proper center armrest with concealed cup holders. That's how you do it. For some added privacy, you get this privacy curtain. Moving on to the boot space, as you can see, the suspension is a bit high right now, but you get a 647-liter boot. If you want to sit there and relax, you'll first have to do this. And you obviously get an electric tailgate. Wait for it, wait for it. PA Hut Range Rover Sport. Proper stuff. Now that we've looked at the interior, it's finally time to go to Kruger National Park. And as you can see, this brings us to where this video initially started. Now looking back on this, we actually should have started by going to Kruger and tried the hiking thing a bit later, because already this was around 1 o'clock. And we still had to go through that 30 to 40 minute gravel road. A few minutes after driving through the gravel, we were back in town. And the nice thing about this town is the gate to Kruger National Park is less than 10 minutes away. Yo, I was so excited. I can't describe to you how excited I was. We had driven all this way and finally we're here. So I took these videos for you. Alright guys, we're finally here. My dream. We're at Kruger National Park. So over there is the gate. I'm expecting to see a lion just as we enter. Why is that guy doing a U-turn? Yeah, I hope it's the right gate. Okay, let's go see. About 10 seconds later, this happened. Guys, Bati Kruger is full. Wow. Yeah. Guys, Kruger is full. I didn't know that was a thing. I've tried it with Kruger. Wow. So apparently it's full. There's nothing we can do. We might just do a U-turn and go home. Haha, I'm joking, guys. Is what I would normally say if I was joking, but really, Kruger was full. So this is what they told us. So we can't enter Kruger, but they said we could walk in and come see the crocodiles here. There's a lot of them. Whoa. There's a lot of crocodiles. It's almost as if this is a crocodile river. Huh? It is, right? This is the Crocodile River. There's even... So we came all this way to see crocodiles. These are not lions. These are not lions. There were so many crocodiles, but they barely made any movements at all. These guys are lazy. But I will not be discouraged. I'll be back sometime in the future and I'll finally see some lions at Kruger National Park. On the bright side though, we did get to see this beautiful view. So in terms of finding Kruger National Park, I'll give myself half a mark because we tried. We got there, we saw crocodiles and some hippos, so yeah, half a mark. From there, we decided to just go back to the lodge before going back home tomorrow. Now, despite sitting on 23-inch wheels, this Range Rover still drives really well off-road. While we're here, let me tell you about some of its off-road abilities. It has a twin-speed transfer box, so you can switch it from high and low range to enhance drivability in challenging off-road conditions. It also has adaptive off-road cruise control, so if you don't feel like accelerating and braking while you're off-roading, the car will do it for you. You also get all-wheel drive, which is perfect for off-roading because you need grip in all four wheels. And last but not least, you have air suspension, which you can always use to increase the ground clearance of your Range Rover Sport. Proper stuff. So the next day, we decided to pack our bags and go back home. We considered going back to Kruger, but yeah, it's a long drive. We wouldn't have been able to see any lions, so we decided, nah, it's fine. We'll try again next time. That is what the engine sounds like. It is a 3-liter 6-cylinder turbo diesel engine and it produces 258 kilowatts and 700 newton meters of torque and is capable of 0 to 100 in 5.8 seconds. On the open road is where this car really shines. It drives really well. Because of the air suspension, because of the all-wheel drive, because of all the power from that engine, you'll never be bored while you're driving. You can easily do road trips from province to province without breaking a sweat. And if you've never seen a Range Rover Sport D350 Autobiography engine before, this is what it looks like. While we're still talking about the engine, because of all the off-roading I did, my overall fuel consumption increased to 9.4 liters to the 100, which is still very impressive. And you know what else would be impressive? Liking and subscribing. If you've been watching this video and you still haven't liked, please like. If you still haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Support local YouTube, guys. It's the right thing to do. We're still on the road to 100,000 subs. So please share this video on your WhatsApp, on your Twitter, on your Instagram. Let them know there's a Mr. How Much on YouTube. And this brings us to a cost of ownership, which is powered by Hippo. Yeah. I got a video of a hippo while I was at Kruger. Anyway, the Range Rover Sport D350 Autobiography comes in at 2,520,300 Rand. On finance, you'll pay 49,272 Rand over 6 years at 12% interest. A full tank of diesel will cost you 1,878, and even in the dark, this Range Rover is the one. Quick story, I have a friend who's interested in a Range Rover Sport. He's going to park it in a locked garage. He's older than me and he's married. So using his own profile, he was able to get an insurance quote of around 5,000 Rand using Hippo. And if you're interested in getting a quote for your own vehicle, be sure to check out Hippo. I'll leave a link in the description. When we add all the numbers up, our total cost of ownership comes to 56,150 Rand. Now, during my time with the Range Rover Sport, I didn't experience any issues. I bring that up because I know someone will ask me about the reliability of the Range Rover Sport. And to that person I say, should any issues arise, you get a 5-year, 100,000 kilometer maintenance plan and a 5-year, 100,000 kilometer warranty. And before I end this review, there are a couple of things I didn't mention. Number one, this Range Rover Sport has a brake towing capacity of 3,500 kilograms. Number two, it has matrix LED headlights. They are proper. You'll see exactly where you're going without blinding other drivers. Number three, it has ambient lighting, which comes with a number of colors for you to choose from. Number four, I've decided to name this Range Rover after PA. So I've decided to name this Range Rover PA. And I didn't forget about the sound system. I posted videos on Instagram and TikTok. You can check them out over there. But from me to you, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed part 3 of the Road to 100,000 series. Until the next one, take care. If you're still here, the 100K special is already in production.